And today we are going to do chapters, wait, I just want to get them correct just in case. 13 all the way to 14, sorry. I mean to 16. So let's start right now. Okay. We just started a part called the GHOs, which I don't know what it stands for, but remember, there's a great horned owl. Are you getting any ideas? Well, one thing I noticed was that great horned owl, that would be the initials of the great horned owl. So maybe they're talking about that. Think about that. Now, if you had been Charlie and if you had been Ludmila's car, how would you have been feeling? And do you think that you would have been like happy or would you have been miserable? Me, personally, I would have been miserable. What about Salt Lake City? Have you ever been to Salt Lake City? No, but I know about it. It's in Utah and it's right next to Salt Lake. So that's a place I do want to go to because I want to go to the lake. And besides, I heard that Utah had a lot of nature. The best thing is that I'm going to go to Utah this year when I go to the Grand Canyon. That's in Arizona, I know. But after that, I'm going to go to Bryce Canyon National Park and Zion National Park, both which are in Utah. So that's going to be really fun. After that, I'm going to cross back into Arizona, back to California. So that's pretty cool. What do you think about the whole thing, the whole situation? And if you had been Charlie, would you have thought this was a disaster or would you have thought this was a fun family adventure? Well, if I had been Charlie, I would have actually thought that this was great. Yeah, I'm stuck in a car with Ludmila, but we're going cross country and I've always wanted to see the United States. Like, I've never been to Utah before, so I'm going, like, I want to see all those stuff. So I think that I would actually like the situation. Just, I don't think that I would like to be crammed in a car. That's all. Why? Are you sort of a traveling person or a home person? Because Charlie seems to be more of a home person than a traveling person. What about you? Me? I'm definitely a traveling person. Definitely. No question about it. What do you think about the photo of Charlie's mom? Like, how do you think that memory sort of like, do you think that was very like, very comforting to Charlie, or do you think that it just made Charlie feel worse? What do you think? And I have a question. Can you see patterns like in the clouds or just in the floor or something? Can you ever see those? Well, I have a carpet floor, and though that might not sound interesting, I find a lot of patterns there. Also, I have a wooden floor down there, and there's a million patterns that you can see on that. Like here though, like white walls, I can't see any patterns with my shadow, but up there in the clouds, I see a lot of patterns too. So those are some of the patterns that I see a lot. And then also I see some other patterns while I'm just going through life, you know? Yeah, you see a lot of patterns when you're going through life, one time or another. So, now, do you think that good is a vague word like fine? But think about it. Do you think that people are using the word good a lot? I mean, like, when they're sort of like, when they ask about, when your mom and dad ask about school, you're either like, it was fine, or you're like, it's good. It was good. Like, I mean, like, are using it right, I mean, like, good would mean, like, wow, this is so good, right? I mean, like, ice cream is awesome. But it's also good, right? I love ice cream because it's so good. One of my favorite restaurants is good. So, what do you think? Do you think that we're using the word good wrong? And how do you think about that? Yeah, I think that we're using the word good wrong, but it's not like a huge problem. But still. Now, why do you think that Davis asked? Why didn't that Davis told Charlie to shut up? I mean, like, do you think that she just didn't want to think about it, or do you think that? What do you think about that? And how do you think that Davis is going to react to the whole trip? Like, do you think that she's gonna like this? Because I know we've already started the trip, but as we keep on going, do you think that Davis's mood is gonna get worse or better? I have a feeling that she's actually gonna get better. Yeah, I know, it's sort of crazy, but maybe so. Now, Joel and Jake are starving, so they go to food. Right now I'm also very hungry, but luckily it's near dinner time. Now, what did you think about the burger place? And if you had been Charlie, would you have ordered a burger or chicken nuggets? So, what do you think that Charlie? What do you think about chicken nuggets? And also, what's your favorite type of food? And would you like to be at a burger place? Yeah, I would. I would like to be in a burger place. Did you think that all the problems that Charlie's writing down in his notebook, do you think that he should just forget about that and just look at the bright side, or do you think he should just think about that? He should look on the bright side. He's going out into the country and he gets to eat hamburgers. I mean, look, I get hamburgers, like, it's rare. It's on a rare occasion. Here's the list of problems that Charlie made. He's like this: why we should turn around and go home. Dad won't know the difference. Ludmila's car is way too small. Dogs need yards to play in. It's going to take forever. Gas is expensive. Gas is expensive. That's nothing. I mean, like, when this was written, gas wasn't that expensive, I think. Now, these days, 2022, hopefully inflation has gone down. But right now, inflation is right now skyrocketing. And everything, the prices are shooting up, especially gas. Also there is the Ludmila problem on the list. What if Davis is right? Why does she care so much about Dad? Why does she dress so strange? What if Ludmila is not to be trusted? What if she's fooled Graham into believing she's harmless, but really deep inside she has some kind of dark, secret, underhanded plan? What do you think about that? I mean, like, Ludmila's car is way too small. Yeah, that's sort of, like, real. Dad won't know the difference. What if he suddenly gets better? Dogs need yards to play in. They won't die. I know that. I mean, like, I pet sitted a dog. And that dog seriously didn't go out. I mean, like, even when I took it for walks, it was like, walk 2 steps. I want to go back in and rest in my bed. So, yeah. Dogs, I mean, like, I know some dogs are really active, but they can survive. I know that. It's gonna take forever. Well, it's gonna take a long time, but I'm just gonna say a half score for that. The Ludmila problem, well, I think that's just sort of crazy. Yeah, you read about a lot of stuff like that. I mean, yeah, I've watched a lot of Star Wars movies. There's always a traitor at times. But still, I think that this is getting a little too, like, over the top right now. I mean, Ludmila probably isn't gonna kidnap them, and if she tries to kidnap them, at least there's a dog to fight her. But yeah, I mean, it's probably not gonna happen. And if Graham thinks that Ludmila is good, there's a big chance that she actually is good. I mean, wouldn't have Ludmila already at least treated them bad? I mean, she's treating them good. I mean, even if they didn't get to their destination, she's not treating them bad. That's one thing. And what did you think about the fact that suddenly everybody was teasing Charlie? And if you had been Charlie, how would you have dealt with it? Me? I would have just retorted back. And I would have just ignored them. But still, I thought that still, like chicken nuggets across America, no offense to Charlie, but that was actually sort of funny. But, now, do you think that, do you think that Ludmilla actually is going to let them see Graham? And so, do you think that proves that Ludmilla is doing a good job, or do you think that still doesn't prove it? I don't know, but I think that still proves a lot, okay? And then also Charlie, he said that there was too many little black flecks, so he put it in the reject pile. The thing is, reject pile? Just a little black flakes? I mean, I've eaten some burnt chicken nuggets before and I just gulped them down. I mean, they're only a little burnt. I mean, like, little black flecks? Oh, I'll just... oh, I'll be like that. So, do you think that Davis is going to really become the mom on this trip or not? And if you had been Charlie, would you have liked that? Personally, I would have hated it. Well, what do you think is going to happen, and do you think that Charlie is going to survive this? And finally, I have a question. Do you think that chicken nuggets actually vary from place to place? Well, that differs. I mean, like, if it's like a special restaurant, like special, like you know, like that's really on for like a really special type of this kind of chicken, like let's say Nebraska tasting chicken, I don't know, whatever, then yeah, there will be a difference. But mostly McDonald's all over the country, correct? Yes, and all over the world too. Well, the thing is, actually McDonald's, I mean, like, I have a serious doubt that the McDonald's in Nevada is not, the chicken nuggets there are probably gonna taste like about the same as the chicken nuggets in random place. Honolulu, Hawaii. Got a really random places, right? Speaking about that, that's making me even more hungry. Chapter 14. So, have you ever heard of the expression, don't get your knickers in a twist? Yes, I know that. If you had been Charlie, do you think that you would have been able to sleep or not? I think that I would have been able to sleep. I'm really good at that kind of stuff. So, why do you think that Charlie, if you had a better attitude, do you think that everything would have been better? Or do you think that even if you had a good attitude, things would have still looked a little grim to him? And what about you? Do you think that if you had been Charlie and if you had been in his place, you would have been groaning and complaining? No, I would have been just sleeping soundly, and that dog, I'd just be petting it, though I will mostly keep my head somewhere else while I'm doing it. But yeah, I wouldn't have really panicked that much. And so yeah, and also he's actually describing all the places that he went. First to sunny palm tree San Diego, to flat beige Nevada, to rocky red Utah, and now in the growing dark we're heading through low rolling hills in Wyoming. He's making everything sound so bad. First of all, I mean, like, he just makes San Diego sound great. I mean, yeah, San Diego's great and all, but I mean, like, Nevada, it has deserts. It has Great Basin National Park, and it's right next to California, so it shares Lake Tahoe. And let me just say, Lake Tahoe is great. It has, Nevada has, not all, but about 1/4 of Lake Tahoe. And the state parks over there are awesome. I know that because I actually went to Nevada just a week ago. I was there just a week ago, like a few weeks ago. I was just there. Rocky Red, Utah. Yeah, Utah's rocky, red, and awesome. I know that. I mean, like, Utah's beautiful. There's 5 national parks there because it's so rocky and red and beautiful and amazing. And Wyoming, Yellowstone National Park, Grand Teton National Park. It's a great, it's just like a great wildlife center, and I love wildlife. So he's making it sound bad. I can also make it sound better. And if you want, you can get traveling tips from me. I'm really big on traveling. So, what do you think about what did you think about the fact that Ludmilla wasn't from Russia? Were you actually surprised or not? I wasn't that surprised. I don't think that she was from Russia. I was actually thinking, well, I don't know how she looks. Half the time I thought she was from Russia, but I don't really think that she's Russian. What about you? And then, also, she told Charlie and Davis and everybody else something. It says, I was born in a place that doesn't really exist anymore. Do you think that's possible? Well, if that country didn't exist anymore, that's possible. But really, like, a place can't exist. I mean, like, let's say Yosemite Falls. Let's say that the United States of America sells Yosemite. Now, I know this is never going to happen, but sells Yosemite. No. Actually, no, let's not do that. What about a random country in the world? Actually, no, what about aliens came? Okay, let's say they took over Yosemite. Now, let's say that you were born in Yosemite, okay? National Park. Well, think about it like this. Well, the place would still exist, right? It would just be in a different place. But think about it like this too. What if the aliens decimated the whole place so it was nothing? Then it wouldn't exist. So what do you think that right now Ludmilla is saying? Do you think that she's saying both or only one? And if so, which one do you think it is? Well, I know if it doesn't exist anymore, it probably like went away, not peacefully. I mean, I know history, and I know that at times there's wars to make places not exist. I know that. So I think that both happened. Yeah, both happened. And now, so what did you think about how Ludmilla was describing her brother? And do you think that she suddenly seemed good? And do you think that Charlie should just trust her? Yeah, I think that she should. That Charlie should just trust her. He's being too untrustful, in my opinion. And then suddenly her face looks so sad, right? What do you think happened? He's probably dead. That's my guess. Though I hope that didn't happen. I just have a feeling that I just have a feeling that he's dead. I just know. It's like I have the force, though I don't have the force. It's like, I just know